Good news from the NCAA. UH will have one of its top reserves available for this week's game against Louisiana Tech. Defensive end Francis Maka was granted another year of eligibility today, giving him the remainder of the season to suit up. Maka petitioned for a sixth season because he said he suffered financial and physical hardships that did not allow him to play for 2 years. In 2007, he recorded 17 tackles and 1 sack. And the Warriors D-line will welcome his services. La Tech averages 125 yards per game on the ground. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 at Aloha Stadium. The Rainbow Wahine volleyball team returns to action tomorrow night. It will be outside hitter Kanani Ehring's first shot at La Tech after sitting out the Bulls match in Ruston with an ankle injury.
2 players in 2 days returning to the UH football team. Defensive back and special team standout Guyton Caldera yesterday after the full-time Waikiki showroom gig he accepted shut down. Today, defensive end Francis Maka reinstated. NCAA granted him a 6th season after hearing his appeal on injury and financial hardship. In 8 games last season, Maka recorded 17 tackles before joining the Warriors. He played 2 years at San Mateo Junior College after spending his freshman year at Arizona. Maka will suit up but won't play Saturday when Hawaii hosts Daniel Porter and Louisiana Tech. Caldera will be available. May see action on kickoff coverage. Warriors 2-3 overall, 1-1 in the WAC. Bulldogs 2-2, 0-1 in conference.
The first UH quarterback this season to start and finish a game when he helped lead the Warriors to an upset win over then nationally ranked Fresno State this past weekend. And after receiving Coach Greg McMackin's unabashed vote of confidence earlier this week, Inoke Funaki is now the official full-time conductor of this offense.
I'd say definitely more and more responsibility, upon my shoulders. But, we got to man up and just come out and have that fire and that passion to try to win.
The passion and fire were evident last Saturday against Fresno State when Inoke went 18 for 25 passing for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran for a team-high 79 yards, a result in part of certain tweaks to the offensive scheme implemented to utilize Funaki's talents as a scrambler.
Not everybody is born Colt Brennan, and so, I wish I was, but, unfortunately, I'm Inoke, and so I'm happy that they're able to try to work to what I can do and try to focus more on my strengths and still try to strengthen my weaknesses.
Funaki openly admits those weaknesses refer to his command of the passing elements in this offense. The 25-year-old junior out of Kahuku has tossed 5 picks to 3 TDs this season, and he's wary about how his tendency to take off running impacts the receiving corps.
I do want to try to get the ball to my receivers, and I always apologize to my receivers. I'm like, sorry, man, I'm sorry that I didn't get the ball to you. I really want to, I'm trying, just hang in there with me. And, I'm appreciative to the receivers definitely for having patience with me.
He doesn't need to apologize. We tell him, man, as long as you're getting positive yards, and he does what it takes to win. So, anyway, we trust Inoke, and, if he doesn't see us open or, he thinks we're covered, then I trust him to make the decision whether to throw it or not, and he does a great job with it.
Knowing the great quarterbacks that have come around, definitely Cole and even my own coach, Wilovich and Timmy Chang and Robinson, there's so many that have come through that have set high standards, and for them to show that kind of confidence in me, despite things that I need to work on, I think that's very flattering and, I feel very honored, and so just trying to do what I can, the best that I can.
Funaki and the fellas will get back to it Saturday night against Louisiana Tech, homecoming night. Another bit of good news for Hawaii today as defensive end Francis Maka was granted an extension to his eligibility by the NCAA, allowing him to play the rest of this season. Maka had gone through medical and personal hardship the last 2 years. He is immediately eligible to suit up for the Warriors. Kickoff Saturday is set for 6:05 p.m. at Aloha Stadium. It's been almost 3 weeks since the Rainbow Wahine volleyball team last played a home match. Fittingly, with this being homecoming and all, tomorrow night, Hawaii, now ranked 6th in the nation and sitting alone in first place of the Western Athletic Conference, will take the Terraflex against Louisiana Tech at the Stan Sheriff Center. Wahine have been idle for 10 days after a 3-match, 3-win road swing 2 weekends ago.
It's nice to be back home, especially playing away. There's hardly any fans there, but just the environment itself of being here and seeing everyone back, it's awesome.
We go to other places, it's just not the same. And we had a pretty good atmosphere at New Mexico State, but there's nothing like here and the crowd.
We're having a lot of support, like our football team, our whole football team's coming out, so that'll be great. And it's homecoming, so I hope everybody comes.
Wahine are also hoping to see freshman hitter Kanani Herring at full strength soon. Herring has been relegated to a back row player in the last 2 matches for Hawaii while dealing with an ankle injury. But Coach Shoji says she may get back into the hitting lineup either tomorrow night or Sunday against New Mexico State. Herring is second on the team, currently averaging 3.2 kills per game. Wahine are riding an 11-match win streak and in fact have won 15 straight sets. Lady Texters are 2-11, 0-5 in the WAC. First serve tomorrow is just after 7 p.m.